What are the most common mistakes that we see business owners make on their homepage? Martin here from Jammy Digital, where we help business owners like you to make your mark online. If that's exactly what you'd like to do, then click on the subscribe button, then click on the bell icon to get notified the very next time that we release a video. So we've reviewed hundreds, maybe even thousands of websites, and we've noticed that there are so many mistakes that business owners make, especially on their homepage. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 of the most common mistakes that you might be making right now that could be really impacting the success of your website. So one of the biggest mistakes that we see websites make with their homepage is it's far too vague. You know, they've not put an awful lot of thought into the copy on their homepage. We're talking about the communication. We're talking about the messaging that you place on your website that you're trying to get your visitor to connect to. And sometimes what we see on websites is people trying to be too clever. So they'll say things like, we can help you prosper. And that's it. You know, really cryptic messages like, we offer solutions to your business. And it's like, well, what exactly do you do? That's one of the biggest mistakes that we see people make. They're hoping that it's clever enough and smart enough, this kind of big, bold statement on your website, that it's going to connect with somebody and they're going to click on the contact us form. It's not going to happen. People need information fast and they need you to get to the point. Be direct, because that's the biggest mistake that we see websites make. Far too vague, not descriptive enough in what they offer. It's really, really important if you want to increase conversions and have people stick around for longer. Another mistake that people make on their website is they put far too much information on their homepage. So they take all of the different elements of their business and they try to shoehorn it all onto the homepage. This could actually look fairly complex and a little bit complicated for your visitor. Don't forget, your visitor probably doesn't know who you are when they land on your website for the first time. So it's important that we give people bite-sized chunks of your business first. So yes, it's important that you have your services on there and you talk about the main services that you offer, but you want to give people a little bit of a tease. So are you struggling with this problem? Click on this button and that'll get you to the page that talks about the service for that problem. Then click on this one if you've got this problem. You know, be direct with your language, but encourage people to click through to find out more information about that page. So don't put it all on the homepage. It's a huge mistake that a lot of people make, and it can look really unattractive as well, which you don't want. Another mistake people make, they don't like to show pictures of themselves or their team on their homepage. So this is really important. A lot of people use stock images, really cheesy, basic stock images on their homepage. Now, although you may need to use stock images in general at various points within your website, on your homepage, you really want to tell people why you're different, and images are a great way to do that. Imagine if I visited a website and it just had a basic stock image of a desk or maybe some paperwork, or if you're an accountant, you might have a calculator on there. Now, every other accountant's website is going to look exactly the same as that. So it's really important that you use what you have to individualize yourself, which is you, your face, your team. You know, that's the kind of thing that people will connect to, and that will make you stand out from the crowd, because a lot of people aren't doing it, which means if you do, you'll be on to a winner. Another mistake, no clear call to action buttons. So this is really important. It's really important that you guide your visitor to what you want them to do. So if I'm on your homepage, I want you to tell me where to go next. I need you to guide me. Otherwise, I'm just going to be scrolling up and down. I'm going to be clicking on random things. It's really important that you make your buttons really big and bold, and you make sure that you've thought about the journey that your visitor is going to go on when they land on your homepage. So what's the main thing that you'd like somebody to do when they visit your homepage? Is it get through to the contact form? Is it to download a free guide? What is it that you'd like them to do? Make that button really big and bold and stick it above the fold. Another mistake that people make on their website is they have no way of gaining new leads. So when someone visits your website for the first time, they may well just click the back button and go in another direction. Now, it's really important that when they're on your website, you have a way of gaining that customer information. And a great way to do this is by saying, please give me your name and email address and I will send you something in exchange. We have lots of these on our websites. We have a homepage blueprint, for example, or 54 ways to increase your website success. You know, we encourage people to stick around for longer and hand over their contact information in exchange for something valuable so that we build a little bit of trust and we can then speak to these people on a continuous basis and send them more valuable content and maybe reach out to them when we have a product or service to offer. You know, a lot of people say that success of your business is down to the database of customers that you have, and your homepage is the most trafficked page on your website in most cases. So why would you not have some way of gathering those leads on your homepage? So I hope you found that video useful. Let me know in the comments what you've done with your homepage and how successful it's been for you. If you found this video useful, then you're going to love this. We've put together an entire homepage blueprint just for you so that you know exactly what should go on your homepage and where. So if you visit jammydigital.com/homepage-blueprint, then you can get your hands on this PDF.